Speak Student!
The tangent function, a la shmup. Archduke James XIV is a tanned gentleman who enjoys spending his days on the beach. Unfortunately, James has an overwhelming fear of being the victim of seagull air raids. He figures that as long as he can calculate how high the seagulls are flying, he can get out of the way in time. How high are these seagulls flying? We can define the height of the seagulls with variable h. We also know that James is sunbathing exactly 42 feet away from the shoreline. Luckily, James has always aspired to be a sailor, so he happens to have his handy-dandy sextant, which he can use to tell the angle between two things. His sextant tells him the angle of elevation, or the angle between the ground and the seagull, is exactly 51 degrees. Because we know this is a right triangle with a 90-degree angle, we can use trigonometry to help James find h, the height of the seagulls. Let's use the tangent function, which tells us the ratio of the opposite side to the adjacent side in a right triangle with a given angle. So using what we know, we can plug in the value of 51 degrees for the angle and 42 as the adjacent side. We can plug in h as the opposite side because it is opposite the angle. To isolate h, we can multiply 42 to both sides to get h equals 42 times the tangent of 51 degrees, to get that the height equals about 52 feet. Now that James knows how high the seagulls are flying, he doesn't have to worry about getting nailed by seagull bombs. But James is an adventurous soul and wants to be prepared for other beaches as well. So he prepares some other handy-dandy tangent values to calculate how high seagulls would be flying over neighboring beaches at other angles. James decides to find the tangent values of a couple special angles: 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. Using his calculator, James finds that the tangent of 0 degrees is 0, the tangent of 30 degrees is 1 over the square root of 3, or about 0.577, the tangent of 45 degrees is 1, and the tangent of 60 degrees is the square root of 3, or about 1.732. James is finally ready to conquer any seagulls at any beach, anytime. Now he just has to remember his sunscreen.